Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George Fair. And today is Sunday, May 1st. My friend Casey from school got surgery done on her foot. I don't talk to my first threesome named James Colvin anymore. And I don't talk to Billy, the Chevrolet guy, anymore. But I've tried to reach out to him for the past year and a half. But no answer. I contacted his sister and she blocked me. So I guess I've just come to realize that I'll never hear from him again, and that's fine. And I just have to move on with my life, knowing that I'll never hear from him again. As a friend or anything like that. I deal with abuse from my dad, George, every day. And I don't like my dad, George, because he's evil. Or people in my family. Because they're all evil people. But I finally graduated from my alternative school. And I'm 29. The only ex-girlfriend I sometimes talk to anymore is Sabrina La Rochelle, that I fingered when I was 17. But not with Alicia or Brooke Dirks. And Tanya is dead. But I don't consider Tanya to be a girlfriend. She was just a black girl that went to my school that wanted to date me, and I did, hoping to make Alicia come back with me, but it didn't work. And then I dated and kissed a girl named Nadia for 2 or 3 weeks. And then I fingered Sabrina La Rochelle. And then, like I said a year ago, I had a girlfriend named Alexis that was blonde. And I have a videotape of me having sex with her. And then 9 or 10 months ago, I was with a girl with black hair named Blurda. And me and my friend Austin Mulqueen did 5 threesomes on her. And this boy named Noah had sex with Blurda, and I watched as he had sex with Blurda. They said that I have paranoid schizophrenia, which I got diagnosed with when I was 27 or 28. They said I have autism or Asperger's. They said I have bipolar disorder, and that's tics in my eyes and neck from my Tourette syndrome. They said I have OCD. They said I have bipolar disorder, bipolar depression, and I sleep a lot during the day. And my dad's plan for me was to just abuse me verbally and physically and take me to mental hospital units against my will. Even though he's the one who would always lay his hands on me and call me names, he would force me to go to mental hospital units after he would attack me. He took me to the mental hospital in 2020 with blood all over my face, and the people in the mental hospital unit thought it was my fault, so they took me to the hospital. So George Charles Fair, that works at National Gypsum in Maryland, is an evil man who has been playing around with my schizophrenia, bipolar, Tourette syndrome, disability money. And he's evil, and he's a freak that is bisexual, that watches Buddy Love gay porn, that I'm going to disown, along with my mom, Pamela K. Willie, who is a huge drug addict, and my stepdad, Tony Mitchell Willie, that is abusive, and my brother was in foster care. So I plan to just talk to my friends from school when I move into my new house and never talk to my mom again, or my stepdad, or my dad, or my brother. And like I said, the only ex-girlfriend I sometimes talk to is Sabrina. I don't talk to this girl named Alexis that I was with a year ago, or this girl with black hair named Florida I was with 10 months ago, or 11 months ago. 9 or 10 months ago, actually. Sometimes I talk to my friend Jeffree McGaney that I used to do Wicca and witchcraft with. In 2020, I was also stolen from by this boy named Alex that was on Larry King's show. Who stole my Xbox from me with him and his girlfriend Courtney Lynn King. And they steal things from this boy named Ryan all the time. And Alex has theft charges on Maryland Judiciary case search. For stealing things out of this woman's house. not letting me look up Alex's name right now. But Alex and his girlfriend stole things from this boy named Ryan. And Alex has charges on Maryland Judiciary case search, but it's not letting me look it up right now, for stealing things out of this person's house. $10,000 worth of theft, since he was on Larry King. After that, and my dad, George Fair, never lets my friends come over even today, which is why I want to move out and disown my dad, George, my mom, Pam, my stepdad, Tony, and my brother, Zachary, because they're all evil people. And Alex would make threats to put information about me on Ryan George Fair Ripoff Report all the time. And people think that Ryan George Fair is not real, and I am real. And for 3 years, I wasn't driving because of my schizophrenia. And every day, I deal with abuse from my dad, George. I don't talk to any of my 5 original girlfriends anymore, except for Sabrina. I don't talk to Alexis, that I was with a year ago. And I don't talk to Blurta, that I was with 9 months ago. Then me and my friend Austin did 5 threesomes on her. And this boy named Noah had sex with her. And Noah deleted his Facebook, so I don't talk to him anymore. Sometimes I talk to this boy named Chris. That knows Austin. And I think Alex, the last I heard, he had 2 girlfriends. Meanwhile, I only had 5 in my alternative school, but only one gave me a blowjob, and I fingered one. I had one a year ago, and then I had a girl with black hair as my girlfriend 9 months ago. My dad was playing into my 2020 psychosis by not giving me my schizophrenia money, by abusing me physically and verbally. And like I said, when I was young, I liked a mixed girl that was black and mixed, named Kelly Roberts now. Its name was Kelly Jeffrees. And in 2020, I was stolen from by Alex, the boy that was on the Larry King show. That stole all that shit out of that woman's house, and he brought bed bugs in my house. And even though I have paranoid schizophrenia, there are 9 people on my Ryan Fair Facebook that are real, like John Powell. Like my friend Carl from Furbush School, who is black. That calls himself James Corona. And then my first threesome named James Colvin are people coincidence people. Just like Jeff McGaney is a people coincidence person. Just like the Rob Meyer boy that has an Instagram account that bullied me when I was young, whose mother died, is a people coincidence person. Just like Jared Green at my alternative school, who's a boy with black hair and green eyes, is a people coincidence person. And I don't like my dad, George Charles Fair, that works at National Gypsum in Maryland, because he abuses me physically and verbally. And my stepdad, Tony Mitchell Willie, abuses me verbally and emotionally. And my mom never does anything about his abuse. And my dad signed a piece of paper giving Tony Mitchell Willie permission to lay his hands on me. When I was young. So it's no wonder I have psychological issues like PTSD and paranoid schizophrenia, which I got as an adult. And the woman that made Ryan George Fair Ripoff report is a huge, fat bitch. But I'm not going to say her name. But she knows who she is. And I'm glad that she was beaten up by people for being gay or whatever. And I don't feel sorry for saying that. Even though I have gay and bisexual friends, she deserves to be beaten up because she is just a huge dyke that I don't like. And I don't feel sorry for saying that. And she knows who she is. And I'm not homophobic. Because I have gay and bisexual friends that I talk to on my Facebook. But if you want to be an old transvestite bitch, then I hope that you get beat up for being a bitch, so to speak. And I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. And she has a lot of nerve making that slander page about me. And in her old videos, she said that she was beaten up for being gay. No, you're beaten up because you're a ridiculous woman. And you're not even a woman, you're a man that just acts like a woman. But technically they got a sex change. But then again, I have a relative in my family that is a male to female transsexual that I love and care for. But I plan never to talk to them because they denied my Facebook friend request anyway. So when I move into my roommate's house, and my roommates, I think, are gay, actually, I will never talk to my dad, George Fair, again. Or my mom, Pamela K. Willie. Or my stepdad, Tony Mitchell Willie. Also 2 years ago, I had an allergic reaction to Halidol, or my arms and legs would lock up.
I'm about to get these bands, I'm about to build a big shit. Got weed, a couple strands, getting money into infinite. If the conversation about money, like dirty pussy, I ain't into. Put some pictures in the tank, then blow else behind the window tint. It's been a minute since lit A. World just too gone. Happy birthday 22, make a wish. This my new song. I don't stack money, I blow it while you out here saving coupons. Niggas been breaking bread, making shit crumble like croutons. You star, do you motherfucker Roger that? Flusses out the Uber, check my side, you see the back. Moving on this way, fast in the radar for a heart attack. Or over for the morning, go to Canton, take the corner back. I'm big money, been it from the Brooklyn to the death to me. Started off a best one, I'm running shit like Ripoff. Hold a couple racks, throw my plug, he ain't impressing me. Making pesos off the blacks, with the packs like open sesame. You can just a special team, but still not get the best to be. I bless niggas, don't mess with me. I take a shot from your chest to see. You catch the hands, you go catch the D. Why's you hating, dog? She blow the stick like Montana G. Find you some paper, dog, you shouldn't be up on her knees. That's just about to pretty, got her band, a fan, and fake these snakes. I heard it camouflage, but want it, I go get it, bitch. I'm bossing like I am a law. Over this fucking sauce, I need a belt to help my pants not fall. Hardly had an option, craving money since the sippy straw. Now I'm spitting words reverse, so dope, you need some Vivitrol. Hands up in the air like the police once they grip the wall. It's my birthday, bitch, hear me out, that's my wish, that's all. Can't convince me, there ain't no question me. I'm talking down south, you gonna rest in peace. For no checking these, pay respect the least. I'm at your neck with a plate.
And the Levi Carver guy that has a YouTube channel that just likes to talk crap about people online. Added me on Facebook saying that his friends are cops and he can have Billy Wesley Fouts put in jail even though he's just a liar. He only added me because he's obsessed with Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and Cheryl Aid. I was just going on 36 minutes. It is May 1st, 2022. And the time is 2:18 p.m. So hope everybody's good. Much love and peace. From Ryan Fair.